Here's a read aloud of the passage, A Taste of Korea, by Elizabeth Kibler. Standing near the window, Joshua viewed the moving vans pull up next door. He couldn't wait to meet his neighbors. Joshua saw a boy his own age hop out of the truck. Walking outside, Joshua waved to his new neighbors. Joshua boldly walked up to the young man and shot a hand out in front of him. The young man looked like he did not know what to do with Joshua's outstretched hand. Joshua scooped up the young man's hand and shook it vigorously. While looking down at his shoes, the young man quietly introduced himself as Dong Su. Over the next few weeks, Joshua and Dong Su became great friends and did almost everything together. Because the young men were so drastically different, their friendship surprised some people. Joshua was sociable. He loved cracking jokes and playing tricks. Dong Su, however, was quiet and calm. He thought for a long time before speaking. Sometimes Joshua and Dong Su had difficulty understanding each other. Some days at school, Dong Su ate a lunch that, to Joshua, didn't look edible, or maybe it looked just barely safe to eat. Joshua was sure he would never eat it. Dong Su explained that because he was Korean, he ate foods that other kids at school might not. Sometimes Joshua played pranks on his older brother. Dong Su was horrified at what he saw at his friend's thoughtless and imprudent actions. Joshua thought it was important to know what would offend Dong Su and his family. Therefore, understanding his friend's culture was vital. Joshua asked Dong Su to tell him about the Korean culture. Dong Su suggested that they start with food. He explained that food was very important in Korean culture. For instance, Koreans would never sit down in front of a television while eating a meal. To Koreans, meals are more than mere nourishment. They are a way to show manners. Joshua was enthralled by these ideas. He eagerly asked his friend to teach him more. Dong Su promised to teach Joshua much more about his culture and how it influences his life. Dong Su set the table with many bowls and pairs of intricately designed chopsticks. Dong Su taught Joshua how to hold the chopsticks and how to properly eat rice. Joshua's mind swam trying to remember the rules, so he asked Dong Su how he remembered. Dong Su explained to Joshua that his Korean background influenced his life in many ways. He told Joshua that table manners were just one of the many things he was taught. Dong Su was used to the ways of his culture that he did not have to think about them. Dong Su told his friend that it was easy to feel isolated and alone when you are different from some people. However, he was happy that Joshua made him feel so accepted. "How did you like your first taste of Korea?" Dong Su asked with a smile.